So how did I deserve to die for the crime of the man who raped my mother?
Speechless.
How did you deserve to die? You're right there.
This is an absolutely ignorant leftist pro-choicer trying to make the argument that this woman deserved to not make it, deserved to not be here because her mother attempted to have an abortion, but then it didn't actually go through. It didn't actually work. She actually tried twice. But yet here this lady stands and says, so you're telling me that my life doesn't matter, that I shouldn't be here because my mom made the choice to try and abort me, but it didn't work? What a profound argument, and what an ignorant argument coming from the other lady. What an ignorant try to justify this evil demonic practice that Christians should not stand for. You cannot call yourself a Christian and stand for abortion. That is antithetical to Christianity. I'm Jared Wright. This is The Right Wing. Make sure you hit the buttons down below. Make sure you hit the like, the follow, the subscribe, the notifications, all of them, so that you can see this content every single day. You can see the arguments people try to make. You can see the things that go on in this world because you deserve to know. You deserve to see it. You deserve to be able to put together arguments as to why our movement is the best. I'm bringing you these clips. I do the dirty work so that you don't have to. You can come here and watch it and see it for yourself easily. Let's dive into these clips and see exactly what's going on.
So how did I deserve to die for the crime of the man who raped my mother?
Speechless.
How did you deserve to die? You're right there. I'm confused.
That's because the law protected me. I was born exactly 3.5 years to the date of Roe v. Wade. My birth mother went to 2 illegal abortions, and I was almost killed, but she backed out because of the law and fear for her own safety. She told me if it had been legal, she absolutely would have aborted me. And 6 years later, she changed her mind about abortion, like many women do. But I literally owe my birth to the law, which protected me. So I'm asking you, how did I deserve to die?
Wow. Just put it straight to her face. Well, why did I deserve to die? What did I do to deserve to die? That's what this lady says. She says, well, did I really deserve that? Because my mom chose to try that. And thank God it didn't work. Thank God she's here and she gets into that point. Thank God we're all here. But the argument for abortion is that they want to completely ignore the fact that it is murder. You know, if you get all of the ingredients for a cake and you mix them all together and you do all the work and then you put it in the oven, and I walk by and open the oven 2 minutes later, grab the cake out and threw it, would you say, oh no, my maybe one day cake? Or would you say, hey, you just threw my cake on the floor? It's a baby in that womb. Christians, it is a baby in that womb. And I will stand with the pro-lifers all the way. I'm as pro-life as they get. We should ban abortion under all circumstances. It is disgusting and it is evil and it is murder. And that is what this woman is saying. She says, was I not there? Was I not a human? Here I am now. She tried to abort me, but yet here I am, a human, because they want to make this argument and it's not a human. It is a human all the way. And Christians, you must stand with this. You must stand with this. Let's watch the rest of this clip.
For the crime of the man who raped my mother.
Well, at that point in time, you were still, in your mother's belly, and she had all control over you because you're a part of her body. And if she wanted you removed, that's her choice. I'm glad that you're here today. Like, you survived. Congratulations.
Is that not kind of rude? Like, oh, it's like a sarcastic clap. Oh, you made it. Congrats. I'm glad you're here. Supposedly, she's not. If we're being honest, she's probably not, as she's holding up her sign. But she's trying to make this argument that, no, you weren't a human. You were like actually a part of your mom. You weren't actually there. You just were turned into it. It's such a low IQ argument. It doesn't even make sense. And it's sarcastic and it's evil. Like, you can just, this sounds terrible, but to me, you can just see the evil like flowing out of her. Can you not? Do you not get that sense? Maybe it's just me. Let's just continue.
But it's still her choice. And it doesn't matter about if there was a law there to save you. Like,
See-
if she wanted to, she could have, and that's it.
So I value you as a person, and I can tell you I'm so glad you're here, honestly, and I'm so glad you're alive. I'm so glad you were born. But what I'm hearing you say is that if you had your way, I'd be dead right now. Because my birth mother's choice, her choice was to kill me. And the law protected me. And the question is, did I deserve the protection I received?
Fuck yeah.
Thank you. It's okay. You can take your time.
Left speechless. Doesn't even have words to say. And to me, it's crazy to see the contrast. Like the pro-choice woman was very like just evil. You could just see the evil in her tone, in her face. The pro-life woman was just full of love. She was full of just, it felt like generosity, of kindness as she spoke. You could just see the difference in the contrast between these arguments. And yet, for some reason, there's this random little movement within Christians saying, well, it's not, we should just love everybody and it's okay if they're killing other people, other babies. That's okay. It's their choice. No, the hell, it's not. It's not. I stand with the unborn. You know what the Bible says? It says, before you were formed in the womb, I knew you. That's what God says to us. He knows every single hair on our head. He has them counted for every single person because he loves us as his children. And yet you're okay with those children being murdered before they ever have a say, ever have a chance at life? And that's okay? How can you stand for that as a Christian? How can you call yourself a Christian and stand for that? There is no logical argument for abortion. None. Logical, statistical, religious, none. There are zero arguments that can back it and actually make you look intelligent. There's none. You know what it is? It's demon worship. That's the sad part. It's demon worship. It's been going around for thousands of years. It started with Moloch and with Baal, way back with the Israelites, way back, where they would have these parties, and then 9 months later, a bunch of babies would come out, and then they would sacrifice those babies. The spirit of Jezebel, the worship of Moloch and Baal, they're still here. And they're in the form of Planned Parenthood, of trying to kill as many babies as possible and put it under the disguise of abortion. That's what they want, and it's disgusting and it's terrible. And I don't stand with that as a man, as a Christian, as a right-winger, as a conservative, and any stance that I have, I cannot stand with that. And I think it's disgusting and evil, and you should too. And whenever you see people like this lady who's trying to present an argument, and what she's saying is, well, you don't deserve to live, lady. You shouldn't even be here. And that poor woman saying, so that's really your take? Like you can't get around that argument. Based on your argument, like this is what you're saying. She's left speechless. She's left speechless. It's crazy. Whenever you present facts to these people, they're left speechless. They have no choice. This is The Right Wing. I'm Jared Wright. If you like this content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, put the notifications on. I'm bringing you content like this every single day so that you can see what's happening, what's going on, because you deserve to see this stuff. You deserve to see these debates and these arguments and understand what's happening in the world, how we can fix it, how we can make our country better, our nation better, push Christianity. You deserve that. So hit those buttons, and I hope you all have a great day.